Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wasallam wa ba'du. So today we are I want to have presentation. Name is Indonesian independence. Indonesian independence is like you don't have to fight again after independence from other country. The proclamation of Indonesian independence was held on Friday, August 17, 1945. Proclamation from Indonesia is on August 17, 1945, and which was read by Soekarno accompanied by Daughters Muhammad Hatta, located at Jalan Pegangsaan Timur, number 856, Central Japan. Next. The departure of the Japanese troops in 1945, the Japanese Empire began to operate to free Indonesia after Japan's defeat against the Allied force. The withdrawal of Japanese troops from the homeland left Indonesia in a vacuum. Why independence in 1945, 17 August? Because Japanese has defeat in Indonesia and go to homeland. Well, Reformation was in control of it, although the Dutch who were eager to gain the power in the homeland. Because Japanese has no have so many dead soldier or troops in there. Japan want to go to homeland. 14 August, Japan surrendered to the Allies unconditionally, and Japan immediately withdrew its troops from the homeland. Okay. The entry of the Allied force on August 24, 1945. Sabang, even though Indonesia has proclaimed its independence of the homeland. The Dutch want to control Indonesia again. Indonesia immediately formed the TNI, or the Indonesian National Army, to counter the threats posed by the Allies. After the proclamation, Indonesian have more force from other country like Netherlands. Battle of Surabaya. The arrival of Allied troops in Surabaya on October 25, 1945, led by Brigadier General A.W.S. Malami, sparked anger among the youth of Surabaya. This occurred because the Allied soldiers freed prisoners from the Kalisosok prison, occupied the Tanjung Perak Air Base and the International Building. The youths then fought back, leading to an armed confrontation that resulted in the death of Brigadier General A.W.S. Malami. This is one of the battle after proclamation. This is the one, and this one, and the second, the Battle of Ambarawa. The Battle of Ambarawa, 20 November until 15 December 1945, was a confrontation between Indonesian forces led by Colonel Sudirman and British troops, supported by Dutch Mika Force in Central Java. Yeah, this is the battle, the second battle from after proclamation. That is the Battle of Ambarawa. This is like a promise. What meaning of perjanjian? What the meaning? Promise. This the first promise is Linggar Jati. The Linggar Jati agreement was a negotiation between Indonesia and the Netherlands that took place in Linggar Jati from November 11 until 13, 1946, and was officially signed on March 25. In 1947, this agreement was established to ease the post-proclamation of Indonesian independence, conflict, and Dutch aggression. Okay, next. The main content includes one, the Netherlands recognized the factual territory of the Republic of Indonesia, including Java, Madura, and Sumatra. Indonesia and the Netherlands cooperate to form the United States of Indonesia, which will be part of the Indonesian-Netherlands Union, with the Dutch Queen as the head of the Union. Both parties strive to resolve disputes peacefully. Also, this agreement became an important step in diplomacy. This agreement maybe so important to have diplomacy. Difference in interpretation and violations of the agreement led to renewed tensions between the two parties during Dutch military aggression. One, in July 1947. This agreement from to diplomacy to have no force again in military aggression one. And the last one is not the last one. Roem-Royen. The Roem-Royen agreement May 1949 is an agreement between Indonesia and Netherlands after the Dutch military aggression. This is the agreement for aggression, Netherlands aggression too. In this agreement, Indonesia agreed to cease guerrilla warfare and attend the Round Table Conference, while the Netherlands agreed to stop military operation. So this agreement to stop the Netherlands military operations, release Indonesian leaders, and return the Indonesian government to Yogyakarta. This agreement became an important step towards the recognition of Indonesian sovereignty at the end of 1949. The last one is the Round Table. The Round Table Conference was negotiation between Indonesia, the Netherlands, and the DG for federal overlap that took place in The Hague, Netherlands, from August 23 to November 2, 1949. The aim was to resolve the conflict, and determine the status of Indonesian sovereignty. After the Roem-Royen agreement, as a result, the Netherlands agreed to recognize the sovereignty of Indonesia to the United States of Indonesia on December 27, 1949, except for West Irian Jaya. Surrender was postponed. The LTC marked the end of the diplomatic struggle towards the official recognition of Indonesian independence. The Round Table was to negotiation between Indonesia and Netherlands. And Bijiko for Federal Flag. Bijiko for Federal from Netherlands. This roundtable is to recognition of Indonesian independence. Thank you all. That's all from me. Are there any questions?
No.
Is there no? Is it okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.